Okay, so I'm recording again.
All right, claps again on your end. This
Three,
is you.
2, 1. All right. I grew up for the first 7 years of my life in Vancouver, Washington. My parents divorced when I was 8, and then I moved to California. I lived in California until I was, I think, 16. My stepdad was in the military, so we moved a lot. I switched schools on average every 6 months. After about 5 years down there, I actually came back up to the Pacific Northwest for a year and a half, and then back down to California for another year and a half, and then now I'm back up here, hopefully to stay. It's actually pretty cool. A lot of the people in military housing are pretty close. Like we're all pretty. I wouldn't say as like close as like your stereotypical small town, but everybody helps each other out. Everybody kind of knows each other because we're all in a very similar situation, and there's lots of people who are deployed and lots of well wishes. There's a lot of kids my age as well, or who were my age. So you're never like out for socialization. I was always a really, really well behaved kid. My mom used to have to think of things to yell at me for, which probably led to a lot of stuff now. But I was always the kid. She was like, "Why won't you just go like jump a fence or I don't know, go climb into somebody's backyard?" Like I was the kid who sat inside and read books upon books upon books for days at a time. I'm extremely introverted, so I didn't have a lot of friends who I went out with to get in trouble. I think one of my best memories is Halloween with my first like best friend back in California when I was in the military housing. I had a friend there. Her name was Courtney, and like to this day, she's probably still one of the best friends I've ever had. And like we went out and did like full costumes. I don't really do stuff for Halloween, so this was kind of rare for me. But we both got fully dressed up and went around the entire military housing all night. That was a lot of fun. And then there's Maisie. I met Maisie in seventh grade originally. Um, and we weren't like super close back then, but we were like classroom buddies. And then once I came back to Washington and we actually met up again, then we were much closer.